Welcome everyone to the training here today. Today we're going to be talking a little bit more specifically about blogging and how to post a blog, what to put into your blog. Now there's obviously several different blog sites out there. You guys are familiar with WordPress. That's one of them that we use quite heavily. That's also what the Marcom support blog is on. You've got Blogger. There's also Wet Paint is another one out there. Anyway, these are just a variety of different services that you can use to go ahead and blog. And blogging is a great way, the whole reason behind blogging, it's a great way to build quality content that people can find out there on the internet and to link back to your website. It's really built for those two specific purposes. So as people are looking out there, there's multiple things out there that they're looking for. So in just creating this particular post, I'm going to use my Blogger account. I'm going to go ahead and sign into Blogger. Alright, so now we've actually signed into the Blogger account, and I'm going to go ahead and put a post. So I'm going to go ahead and here go to New Post. Now I'm going to show you exactly how I've gone through and I've created this post so that way you can see how I've done this as well. In my YouTube account, I already have several different videos that are loaded up on our YouTube service. And again, YouTube's something for free. I like to see this one where it's got some very good ratings. That's fantastic. 3 keys to Google's front page. So I'll be turning that into a blog post here soon as well. But what I simply did was I went here to my YouTube account, found the posting that I wanted to use, and I clicked on more. Now I've already written most of the content for this. So I simply took this content, I copied it over into a Word document. Now in that Word document I went ahead and I actually added more content to it. You can see that I've already taken the time to go ahead and add more content. I've added some content in here. I've actually changed some of the content around with respect to some of the paragraphs and some of the language in here. And it's important to do that because Google is going to go out there and they're going to look for duplicate content. And that's something that they will potentially flag for you. So again, you just want to make sure it's very unique content. So again, I've added a good couple of hundred words to this particular posting. So I've gone through and I've created my posting. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Blogger account and I'm going to link all of these things here together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here to my Word doc. I'm going to kind of copy all of this. Now whenever you copy from Microsoft Word, it puts in extra characters that you don't want. So I go to my Start menu, and this is just how I do it, and I pull up, you go to All Programs, Accessories, and right here is a program called Notepad. Maybe it's a text editor or something like that, but it's really just a straight text editor. I then copy and I paste all of my content into this Notepad area. Now this Notepad, what it does, it strips out all the extra characters, and that's going to be important when you copy. So when I come over here, now that I have stripped all of that content out, I can very easily just paste all this in. Now it's all pasted in here and it's very much in a text format. So I'm going to have to make my links live. So I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to go ahead and put my link in here and click on my little buttons just to make sure that I have everything in here. I am going to number these, and it looks like they've got a little tool here that I can use. So I'm going to go ahead and number these items while I'm here. I'm just going to do this, and this is just a little bit of cleanup on the document as you go. In this way, again, all of your links are working. It's linking back to your website, and you can actually have everything taken care of for you, which makes it really nice. There we go. I highlighted that. I'm going to go to 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Now I put it into bullet points for me. Let me see if there are any other areas that I need to edit. I'm just scanning through here. What I'm looking for specifically are places where where it should be linking to my website or something like that. Okay, because again I want to make sure that it links to the right spot. Okay, and I think we have all of those in there. Now the other thing that I want to do, again, like you saw earlier, I had pulled this information from YouTube. I want to actually embed that YouTube video in here. So I've gone ahead and I've pulled up that particular video. I click over here on my embed command and I copy that. Now in the embed command you can change a little bit of information about this, the size, you can change the color, you can change the border and some of those other things. I've already pretty much set that up the way that I enjoy it anyway, so we're going to go ahead and just flip over to edit And most blog sites will actually have a something like that that you can actually utilize as well. So that'll actually provide some good information for you. Let's see here. So now I'm going to go back to my compose. I'm going to preview this just real fast and see what this looks like. Okay, so it's looking pretty good here so far. I see everything that I'm looking for, and there's my video. So that looks really nice. Now I do need to put in a title, and I also need to put in, so I need to put in a title. I've already populated one here, search engine marketing, SEM, and I need to put in a list of labels. So now at this point I'm going to type in all of my labels that I have associated with this particular post. So search engine marketing. Okay, and that should get me enough here at this point. And at this point I'm going to go ahead and publish this particular post. It's going to do everything that it needs to do. Looks like that post went very successful. So now I can go ahead and I can view this particular post, and I can just see what it looks like. And this is what anyone would see who's searching out there online. Now again, what you see is you see the hot link right here. It's right there at the top, so that links back to our website. You can see the different pieces of the puzzle here. I obviously listed Marcom in here. I have SEM listed in the tag here as well. Here's my article, so it's a pretty decent sized article, and then right there's the video, so someone can actually watch the video right here on this particular post. Down here are some different tags. So this post looks like it's a really pretty decent post for someone. They can then watch this, and this is simply put how you create a blog post.